Welcome back to Terminator Genisys Rise of the Resistance. We have to find the exit. Let's do it this time. We're starting off at the end of our round today with our Guardian Terminator. And I think I'm going to run him right over to this waypoint. Ooh, that could be bad. But we'll see what he gets when he rolls his dice. So let's hope he gets a couple of sixes. That's what I'm really hoping he's going to get, but now he'll probably roll 4 ones. So he does have 1 rank token left. He gets a 6. Ooh, you know what? You know what? That is actually pretty good. I'm going to live with that. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 6 for his movement. Because with 7, he can just get exactly where he wants to be. And he has a movement of +1 for his assault class. So let's get him moving over here. Yeah, we've been dilly-dallying a little bit. We've gotten to 2 waypoints. Let's get to this one. So with 7, so he has to get to this square or this square to actually trigger this waypoint. Let's hope it's the exit. I wonder if we should have shot. Well, anyway, well, let's do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's out of movement points. Please be, I think Alpha's the... and we have Alpha! Is that our exit? Did we just find... oh, hang on. Whoa. Alright, I have to go in the book and check Alpha. It might not be the exit. I'm not sure. I didn't read ahead. So let me get the book out and see what waypoint Alpha is. Alright, I'm going to read about waypoint Alpha. It says, the remaining Endos put up a fierce fight, but we'd come too far to be stopped now. John gathered our remaining soldiers and spearheaded the advance across the courtyard, leading from the front, as he always did. Machine after machine fell under our coordinated assault, leaving a trail of slag metal in our wake. After blowing apart the 2 T-800s guarding a matte grey steel door John and Alex had run a second bypass, the door began sliding open when all of us aimed our weapons inside, ready for an Endo rush. But the hallway leading into the bowels of the base was empty, and John radioed the second wave of our forces. "We're in," he shouted. "All units converge on me and sweep forward." Okay, it says leave the waypoint token, remove the enemy entrance that borders this waypoint's zone from the game, and return it to the box. For the remainder of this mission, increase the number of dice roll for enemy reinforcements by 1. Each player now rolls 3 dice. Once all characters are in this zone, the mission ends. Oh, wow, so we actually get rid of that waypoint token. Whew. Okay, so the number 4 is going away. Oh, wow, so the number 4 token here goes away. So if we roll any 4s, we're not going to spawn anything. However, we're rolling 3 dice now. All right, that was our first... oh, man, that was the first die for our Terminator. And oh, we have some interesting problems coming up here, I think. Do we have? He has, oh yeah, this could be bad. This could be bad for Kyle. I gotta think of what we want to do. He actually has 3 dice remaining, and I gotta figure out exactly what I want to do with those 3 dice. Alright, we know where the exit is. It's here. So we have basically one, two, well, we have 3 spaces and we have 2 soldiers, and I don't know how we're going to get all 5 of us in there, but we'll figure that out when we get there. We're going to use a 5 for his second movement, because on the next round, I think all 3 of us will probably be able to move in there, I think. I hope. So I'm going to have him move 5. He can move 6. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actually 6. Going to come right in behind these 2. And the reason he's doing it, he has a special ability, and it's attack up to 2 adjacent enemies. Roll 3 attack dice and apply the results of both. So he has to use a die to activate that. He'll use the 1. So he can attack both of these enemies, rolling 3 dice apiece. Doesn't cost any ammo or anything. He's just pounding on them to get rid of them. Well, let's see if he can do it. Now, remember, they take 2 hits to get rid of. The first one will be blue, so he smashes the blue one out of the air. You can just picture him, the Guardian Terminator, doing that. And the second attack then on the yellow one. and he gets 3. It dodges 1, but not enough. He does 2 damage to it. Wow, he smashes both of them out of the sky. Nice. So that takes out a couple of those. He has 1 die remaining of 5. And does he have range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yes, this is working out perfect for our Guardian Terminator. He will be using his Plasma Rifle Mark II, which has a range of 8. He'll put a 5 on it. He gets to re-roll the die. So that'll be his final action. He'll use his 5, put it on there. I'm going to readjust the camera so you can see what he's actually shooting at. Alright, he's shooting at this one, which just happens to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away. Nice clear line of sight. The Plasma Rifle, he is shooting at that Hunter Killer, which is his. 3 dice, he gets to re-roll 1 of them. Okay, so he gets 2 possible hits. He will obviously re-roll the skull because that's a dodge. Come on, we need a hit. No! Okay, well, he tried. He pounded the other 2 Hunter Killers into rubble and then pulled out his Plasma Rifle, took a shot at this one, but was not successful in taking it down. And that's all of his dice used. That's the end of the round. However, he has to roll 3 dice now for spawning. Oof. That's brutal. Okay, we'll use the big white one and the 2 yellows that come with the game. 3 for spawning. 4s, lots of 4s. Oh my good lord. We got 2 6s and a 2. So, in order of what's coming out for him, oh man, we're going to get a Hunter Killer. It's Hunter Killer, a turret, and a T-800. Alright, let's get them on the board. Alright, at this point, we're not too concerned about the spawn 2 location, but it's a Hunter Killer moving very quickly. So that's the 2. Now we have 2 coming out at 6. Oh man, a turret and a T-800. Alright, we may not have to worry about our soldiers that are helping us. I think they might be disappearing. So there's a T-800 and a turret coming out right there. Alright, let's activate now all of those rotten enemies. They're going to all move first, and then they're going to attack. Alright, we'll start with the one far up at the north. It can move 8. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's 1, 2, 3 away from the truck. Now I'm going to take the beat off. It will not be able to shoot. It has nothing in range. That's the end of that one, thankfully. Alright, we do have 3 others though, and they will be able to shoot. Okay, we have... This Hunter Killer is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's equal distance away from Kyle and from this guy. So we're going to have him go for Kyle. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Kyle's on cover, 2 cover. Not too worried about it. Here's the problem. The T-800 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The T-800 won't move and the turret won't move. They both have a bead on this guy. Now, if he gets wiped out, then the other ones, I guess, will change target priority. But we move first and then attack. So, let's just start off with the attack on Kyle with this Hunter Killer. He's going to be rolling 2 dice. Can I get that? Yeah, get that in there. 2 dice. And no hits at all. So the Hunter Killer whiffs. Alright, I will slightly adjust the camera here, so I'm going to put the dice tray up here somewhere. These 2 are now going to be shooting at the white soldier. He has no wounds on him. So that's at least something. So let's readjust camera and get those attacks underway. Alright, we have lots of room for the dice tray now up here. Okay, let's start off with the turret. The turret is going to fire twice because it did not move. Unfortunately for us. So it is attacking our character here. However, we do have a little bit of cover left. 2 dice and 2 attacks. First attack, nothing. Boy, this blown up truck is really good cover. And the second attack from the turret. Oh, wow. That's nasty. First attack did nothing. The second attack does 2 hits. One will be the final hit on this truck, which will reduce it to complete and utter rubble. And it is gone and out of the game. Completely destroyed, of no more use as far as cover goes. The second hit, unfortunately, is going to hit our soldier. He has 2 health, Not anymore. Now he's got 1. If he gets hit one more time, and of course the T-800 here is now going to shoot at him. So we had the turret blowing up all the cover and giving this guy a wound. He's scrambling to get out of the way, but we have a T-800 now gunning for him. And if the T-800 gets one hit, our poor soldier will be out of here. Oh man, the T-800. Unfortunately, the T-800 absolutely annihilates this poor guy, and he is no more. That is our second resistance soldier taken out of the picture. That will be the end of our Guardian Terminator's turn. That's the end of the round. So we're going to gather up all the dice. We're going to have one more character go for this episode. And then we will call it an episode after that. Alright, I think this is going to depend on his dice roll. He has no more rank tokens remaining. It's oh, and I should say, I'm going to start off with Kyle Reese, to put that in perspective as well. We're starting off with Kyle Reese. He has no rank tokens left. Whatever he rolls, he has to live with it. Oh boy, that's a horrible, holy goodness. But he can turn the 3s to 4s for attacking. But he cannot move. Oh, he cannot move very far. Oh, this is very not good. Okay, I got to think about this. I think we're probably going to use a 3 and 2 for movement. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, he can get adjacent to our Guardian Terminator, which is good. But then we have... He's going to use the 2 right off the bat for healing. He's going to heal himself, take a rest action, take one of his 3 wounds off so that he will have a little bit better survivability. He will take a 3, turn it to a 4, use his sniper rifle, 3 to a 4, so 4, 5, 6. Every fist is 2 hits, and plus his innate ability of a fist being a hit, because you can, it says in addition to targeting triggering abilities. Range of 5 to 12, and he will obviously fire at his own T-800 right here, which is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away from him. And I am pretty sure he's got a nice healthy bead on this guy. Oh yes. So Kyle is sitting on cover right now. He's going to take a shot at the T-800. Alright, let's have him take a shot with a sniper rifle at the T-800. And that's going to be 4 dice. And let's hope he can take him out. And I do believe he took him out, because the fist is going to give him 2 with the sniper rifle, 2, 3 for his innate ability, 4 hits, 5 hits. It will try to take a step towards him, but 5 hits is enough to blow up that T-800. You're out of here. All right. He has 2 dice remaining, a 3 and a 2, and I'm going to have him move. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and tuck himself right here next to the Guardian Terminator, so that if there's any attacks happening, they will be against the Guardian Terminator, who can use his guard ability. Well, that was just horrible dice rolling, to be quite honest. 2 2s and 2 3s. Wow. All right. Can't have luck all the time, but now he has no enemies on the board. But yes, we have to roll 3 dice for I'm just going to use these 3 white dice because they're all the same. Spawning. Ooh, and his next enemies are a T-800, a turret, and a hunter killer. And no 4s. Oh, dang it. So he has a 1. So the 1's going to be a T-800. The 3 is going to be a turret. Oh, that is not... Well, actually, it's not terrible. The 3 is going to be a turret. Then the 5 will be a hunter-killer. All right, let me get that on the board. Right, way up at the north, we have a T-800 spawning here. There we go. And that was the 1 spawn spot. And now the 3 is getting the turret. And the 3 will get the turret. I hate these things, but anyway, there it is. It comes out at 3. And lastly, at 5, we do have the hunter-killer. And at location 5, we have the hunter-killer. All right, that's the only 3 enemies. Well, 3 that's bad enough on the board for Kyle, but they are all going to activate now, so they're all going to move and then try to attack. Let me get that sorted, and we'll have that happen. Alright, first up, let's do the easy one. This here, Hunter Killer can move 8. It's not going to get within 2 of anybody, so we're not going to worry too much about it. Firing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Makes it to there. I'll take the crystal off because it will not be able to fire. It has nothing in range. Okay, let's do the T-800 up in the north. I think it's pretty much the same thing up here. The T-800 can move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't think... Oh no, maybe it can hit the truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... No, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I can't. He can't see through the wall anyway. Can he? No. So that T-800 will not attack. So I'm just taking the crystal off him. Now we have the rotten turret. Oh, and this is why I hate these turrets. Alright, this guy is going to get to shoot twice because he's not going to have to move. Here is the unfortunate bit of business. This turret that has just shown up here has a nice bead through the building. Actually, it can be in either spot, so we'll just put it there and make it very clear that it can hit Kyle. So it will attack Kyle. However, Kyle is adjacent to our Guardian Terminator. And our Guardian Terminator has the lovely bodyguard ability. When an adjacent character would take a wound, you may take it instead. If you do, refresh one of your rank tokens. He's got 1 used rank token. And so he's going to use his... Well, we don't have to use a bodyguard ability if we don't want to, but it's available. Okay, that turret's going to get 2 shots at Kyle. Rolling 2 dice per attack. So let's see what the first attack is. The first attack is a complete and utter whiff. I love it. Okay, oh, and the second attack from the turret is another complete and utter whiff. So our Guardian Terminator did not even have to use his bodyguard ability. Oh, alright, that's it for today. So let's wrap it up. I don't know, this game is tense, but I love it. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, descriptions, and likes. This is Terminator Genisys Rise of the Resistance. We're doing mission 5, storming the courtyard. We do know where the exit is, or not the exit, the entrance, I guess. It's not the exit, it's the entrance to the underground base. We've got to get in there. We've just had Kyle go. So for the end of this round, we have Alex to go, and we have our Guardian Terminator, and they will be going in the next episode. Alright, thanks so much, and hope to see you then.